Hi everybody, welcome back to Celestial Guidance with Janine. This is a pick a card reading. They want me to start off with images and then we're going to go into further detail, and then I'll draw out more cards as well and see what else more unfolds. So they want you to go with an image that you are drawn to, and then they've also had me place different crystals. So here we have Apophyllite. This is a clear quartz. It looks like a clear quartz. It's a very beautiful stone. We'll go into more detail. And then we have the Amethyst crystal skull. So if this one you are more drawn to, that would be pile 2. And this is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3 is the crystal amethyst pyramid. So if this is pile 3, if that's what you're looking for, or go by the image, go with what you are drawn to, and we will get into your reading in a moment. Take a deep breath, relax, go with the first one that you are drawn to, if it's the image or if it's a crystal or both, or even go with the timestamp that goes down below, and then that will also give you more of like a direction which way you want to go. Okay, and then we're going to go into a star light encodement, and then I'll read more further into detail for that one for each sign, or for each one, each pile that you pick through. Okay, so good. Take a deep breath, get centered, take a moment. On pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. You will start with pile 1, which was the Apophyllite. Yep. And so pile 1, you pick the Apophyllite. So the Apophyllite is also great for the crown chakra. This is really helps you to bring more insight. And what I usually do with mine is that I will place it on my forehead, in my third eye area when I meditate, and it helps to bring more insight. It clears away chaos around your energy. It raises your frequency, your vibration. It helps to facilitate alignment with the universal truth, as well as having more faith. So when you place this over your third eye, it will help you bring more guidance from your spirit guides, your angels, or your higher self. It's a great stone. Sorry, I didn't know I was out of focus. It's a really great stone for really just getting more information and from your higher self, getting yourself more grounded, just going more within. So it's a really great stone to work with. You place it over your third eye when you meditate, and let that, and take deep breaths. Just really get into your meditation moment. Of course, you might want to lay down for this one, but try to keep yourself more grounded to where you're not falling asleep. Okay, so the card that you picked is universal knowledge. And if you look at the number 2, I noticed it was 1111. And that was also telling me, when I was seeing 1111, it was a code for light workers that we need to wake up. So at this point, I feel like you are on a journey of awakening. You are on the journey of really starting to remember who you are. And you're looking for answers right now and stuff. And I feel like some people could be going different directions, because this is a general reading. So I'm feeling like there's some people might be at crossroads, and you're trying to figure out an answer on which way to go. So I'm feeling like, what I was receiving was that even with this card, you're on a journey of self-discovery, and you have the answers within you all you got to do is get out of your head, get in the heart center, get into the meditation state where you're not overthinking things. Really get into the heart space. Go within the intuition, or write it down if you have to, so you can remember this stuff, because you might be receiving a lot of information even through your dream state. So you're on the journey of awakening, and you're starting to look for answers. You're starting to ask questions, and you have all the answers within you. You are a starseed. You are a light worker. You have the answers within you. You already have it encoded in your DNA. All you have to do is to take time out and really remember, get into that heart space, quit overthinking it. You are on the right track. You're on the right direction, and it's gonna be, it's gonna be a long journey, it looks like, but you have them on your side. You have your spirit team by you. All you got to do is go within, get into the meditative state where you're not overthinking it. Really go within your intuition, because you're on a great discovery here. Okay, let's see what else has come forward for you. So I thought it would be fitting, since we just had Beltane, that I would use my little witchy cards and see what else comes forward for us, or for the pile one, for the Apophyllite. Yeah, I like using that stone when I meditate. I usually put it on my third eye, and I really just get into a deep state. I put myself more of a elevated level so I don't fall asleep, but it does help. And the information just really clears your mind. I feel like it clears my energy around me, and it's a really great stone to just really get your mind and clearing that third eye chakra out. So the first card that flew out, dedication, altar. That's very, very, very fitting. I like that one. To me, that's showing definitely having more of a dedication in your practice. Dedicate more time into your practice. Really make a commitment into if you are having an altar, but it's also, I'm feeling like it's whatever the direction you're going, whatever it is your soul purpose is, make a dedication to it. Make this your priority. Put more energy into it. I'm also seeing, like, when you make an altar and you have my energy is going somewhere else and my head got in the way. Sorry. Let me get back into my flow here. And in one area, I'm feeling like it's time to really dedicate yourself to the direction and making your altar, dedicating yourself more into your witchcraft, more into your craft, or even just getting an altar set up. It doesn't have to be all witchy and all that stuff, It could be, fairies. It could be whatever you want. You can have your, it doesn't have to be like a knife or anything, or, an athame. It can also be a letter opener. You can do different objects that will help you to make your own dedication to your own surrounding, to your own space in your own area. But it's time to start dedicating yourself to your practice, because you're on a great journey. And let's see what else you have. Cloak, concealment. Okay, so I feel like there's you're very blocked, like you're really blocking yourself. There's like a block over you, over your eyes, like you're not really seeing the real truth. And I feel like with this one, they're also telling me you're starting to unveil that. You're starting to go through that, because you're going through the awakening, and you're starting to go through this, you're starting to walk through the steps of awakening, and you're starting to ask all these questions. You're starting to, take off that cloak of, having the veil taken over your eyes, where you're starting to see the real truth now. And you're starting to realize the truth about who you are, the magical abilities you have. And I feel like for some that this is also, you're going to start getting ready to start to know the real truth of who you really are. Maybe you might even be a witch and start me even remembering some of the details, or having past life memories, or even dreams that are telling you about how you're a witch. That's how I knew I was a witch, by, I accidentally electrocuted myself, but I had a vision at 3 years old of being punished and shamed in front of the whole clan, in front of my whole townspeople. And I was being basically eaten alive by bugs. And I was just a little kid, probably at the same age I was in my vision. but it stuck with me, and I realized it wasn't a dream, that it was actually in a vision. And so some of us you already might be starting to receive information. So this is a sign that the cloak is starting to come through. You're starting to unveil everything. You're starting to see the real truth. You're starting to uncloak everything. The concealment, I feel like, is going to be over. You're going to start unveiling it. The unveil, like the veil's coming down, and I feel like you're going to start seeing what's really going on. Like your third eye is going to start opening up. But I do feel like there's also some people, I feel like with this, if you're starting to get into this and you're starting to remember that you're a witch and all this, I'm also feeling like with this one is you need a sense of protection around yourself. Because this one, you don't want everybody knowing it. You're going to get a lot of different reactions from people, and some might be good and some might be bad. So you might want to do some protection around yourself. Even though you might be a good, like me, I'm an earth witch, but I don't go around telling everybody. But there was just something my mom had always told me, to just be careful, protect yourself, have that, protection bubble around yourself. Before you go to work, put a bubble around yourself to protect yourself from negative energies and getting into your energy space, especially as you're waking up and you're going to start opening up and start seeing things or starting to remember things. You're going to start having more attacks at you. So they're saying be careful of your energy. All right, let's see. Yeah, they want me to do this one. Okay, so what else do we need to know for pile one? What else does pile one need to know? Very interesting. A lot of opening up, a lot of remembering, a lot of really getting to the truth, universal knowledge, really starting to ask your questions. And, I'm seeing is also like you maybe writing them down, having a journal open, start asking the questions before you go into meditation or even before you get ready to go to sleep. And when you keep that journal by your bed, so when you wake up in the middle of the night, you may be having a dream, you're getting a vision, you're getting some kind of information. They're saying to be able to write that down so that you can remember it when you do wake up, and you'll be like, oh my God, yes. So that, because a lot of times we get inspiration or we get information through our dream state. So it's always good to, a lot of times you don't realize it. So it's like a lot of times it has information there for us. Okay, let's see. Oh, we got 3 here. Halls of learning, spirit guides, confirmation, great lessons. Let's see what else. Seraphim's gateway, voice activation, angelic attunement, divine support. Also Gaia, gateway activation, learning experiences, wisdom transmissions, earth intelligence. Very, very great. Oh my God. Okay, so I feel like with you in pile one that your spirit guides have been trying to give you information. They're trying to give you confirmation to the questions you've been asking, the information you've been putting out to the universe, really opening up to who you truly are. You're really going through a great awakening. And I feel like you've been on this journey for a while too. That could be why I'm saying it's like it's been a long time. So it's like for you who picked this pile one, you've been on this journey for a long time. It's really time to start opening up and really remember, by using Apophyllite, using it on your third eye, that will help open up that third eye and help you to get more connected. They're also saying to get more connected with your star soul chakra. So that's like those step up above your crown. So they're saying to really get into that connection so you can really start asking those questions or getting those answers even more download into your system. Because remember, you already have this knowledge encoded into your DNA. You're getting great information. The lessons you have around you, these are like things you need to remember, help to clear away things you didn't know you were holding on to. So these lessons are helping you to heal away. And these are actually answers from your guides. They're around you, helping you, guiding you. They are giving you confirmations. Listen to that and get into that out of your head so you can listen to that information. You're also getting, I feel like so voice activation, angelic attunement, divine support. I definitely feel like you are so supported by the divine team. The angels are so around you, and I feel like you're getting ready to go through this gateway, another gateway activation. Definitely getting ready to go through this gateway of an activation of remembering and starting to really awaken those encodements and really waking up that DNA. Voice activation, I feel like you're working with the the throat chakra, opening up your clairaudience. I feel like some of you may be even clairaudient, which could be also related to music. If you really love music, you get, information through music. I feel like you're getting an angelic attunement, like they're going to start fine tuning it. They're going to start healing it and tweaking it. Like I feel like if there was one way you were looking at things, you're going to start realizing it, that it was the wrong way, and they're fixing it and healing it so you can see it in the correct way. So you're going through a real big healing in that, and they are definitely behind you, supporting you. And I feel like with this one, they're saying divine support is like you're getting information, you're seeing numbers, repeated numbers, and these are signs and ways that the angels talk to you, especially when we're in our 3D head and we see all of a sudden see 222, or maybe that's a number you see. It's like 1717 or 333s, and God, there's like different ones at different times, but they are trying to talk to us, and it's time for us to really get into our heart space to really start understanding what these numbers are trying to tell us. And the angels are different encodements in our DNA, and they're trying to talk to us, and they're talking to you through those encodements. You're getting ready to go through a great gateway, great activation. You're learning a lot of different experiences, wisdom transmissions, earth intelligence. I feel like you're going, when you go to sleep, you go through the other side, and you're going through a lot of healing on the other side. You're also doing a lot of learning experiences in wisdom transmissions. I feel like you're actually getting information from the other side, from your soul team, your star team, your Pleiadians, whatever you want to call them, whoever you are related to, connected to. You are getting wisdom transmissions. You are getting information, like your clairaudience is opening up, and I feel like it's through music, or even hearing angel music. I feel like some might be even hearing angel music. I keep singing something with the angels in the music, and I did that when my clairaudience was opening up. I heard this, it was so incredible. I had chills all over it, but it sounded like 1,000 beautiful monks just singing all in one unison, like all angels. It was just the most beautiful sound I ever heard. And I feel like some of you might be going through the same thing, that your clairaudience is really starting to open up, and you're going to start remembering more pieces of yourself and really getting through that. But it's through meditation, really getting out of the head, really getting to the heart space, because you're going on that journey. And I know you've been on it for a while, but it's getting out of your head. You have the information within you. You have the guidance. You have the answers already in you. You just got to get out of your head, get into the heart space, get into that intuition, and follow that intuition. Take action on that intuition. I can't see anything else with that one. Let's see. So we have the full moon. Let's see what they have to say with the moon cards. Let's just pile one. What else do they need to know? Such big energy for you, like a lot of really big transmissions, a lot of healing. Show the world your real you. I feel like you're very sensitive. You need a lot of cleansing, like putting your feet in the ocean. Get out in the ocean. You're doing some moon magic. Surrender to the divine. Definitely surrender to the moon. Surrender everything over to the universe. Don't hold on to anything, especially negativity. Definitely do some cleansing. Salt water. Salt energy, Epsom salt baths, whatever you can do to cleanse yourself, to release it. Surrender everything over to the Mother Earth so that she can help cleanse it, replenish it, and heal it. Don't be afraid to show who you are. Whoop. You've gone through a big time. You've been through a big thing. And to start to really not, it's like not really caring what people think, and just really start shining and really start showing the people who you really are. Start being, you are such a beautiful person, but you just don't see that, and you need to start seeing that for yourself as well. Really big healing, great way activation. You're going to be going through some big healing, and I feel like it's going to be a lot of it through the dream state as well. but it could be very big in the meditation as well. A personal issue reaches a resolution. Definitely a lot of healing, a lot of personal healing. If you're going through a personal issue, it's just coming to an end. But I also feel like the big healing information coming through, especially by July. A lot of big healing will be done. It'll be just perfectly healed, and it'll be resolved. You don't have to worry about it anymore. It'll be done. So just, stay grounded. Keep yourself down. Keep yourself into what you need. Not what you need. Sorry. A lot of big changes are going to be coming. It's like I feel nervous. So it's like I feel like a lot of big changes are going to be coming in. So they're just saying, just keep yourself grounded. Don't overthink it. Just go with the flow. Go stay in the heart space. Really keep a journal with you probably everywhere you go. Maybe even your lunch break, you can jot things down so you don't take it back into work with you. That way you can keep yourself, out of your head and keep yourself grounded. Keeping yourself in your heart space. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, wow. This is the first card that came out, Soul Journey. You are definitely on a soul journey. You are definitely on your way to discovering who you really are. You're getting ready to take that flight up. You've been going through this awakening for a while, but now this is like the soul time. This is really you've been on this journey. And I feel like you've also been learning more about who you truly are. Going on some of them, okay, for some people, I'm getting two different directions on this one for some people. So in one different direction, I'm seeing a lot of people that have been on this journey for a long time. You have also been going on this soul journey as well. You have been going on through a deep level healing and really, deeply getting rid of a lot of old beliefs and old thoughts. And it's time for you to move forward and move on from that. And you've been on this journey now. And then for some, you're going to start stepping through the soul journey, that you're going to start going through this. And this is really getting you to know deeply who you really are. Get rid of these old thoughts that you've had. You start having realizations like, oh, that's where I had that thought from, or, oh, that's why I act the way I do, and that was for me, was for instance, my dad, he always bought his own food. And I didn't even realize I was doing the same thing. Then when my boyfriend's kids were here and they wanted their food, and I'd always buy my own food. And I went to my dad's house one day and I made a comment about, oh, his sandwich looked good. And he looked at me and I was just like, oh my God, I do the same thing. Like, oh my God, I am my father. So these are aspects on my soul journey I had to look at, that I've been onto, that I didn't want to hold on to as part of me. That's not who I want to be. That's not who I am. And so my soul took me on a really different journey, but it was a lot of deep healing and a lot of different ways of letting go of old hurts, of old beliefs, of old ways I was being raised, which were wrong. But that's what we did back then. It was very strict. It was very old, old style. So it was, I was raised in a house where I didn't speak where I was spoken to. And if I did, I got smacked, and I got smacked a lot. So my journey went on to a big soul healing journey. And I've been down that road for a while, and now I'm stepping out of that. And so you're getting ready to go through the deep thing too. And I feel like some could be going through, pretty personal, but I feel like a lot of it's going to be get yourself in alignment, get yourself aligned, getting yourself more healed into an alignment to get yourself into knowing who you truly are. And even on a deeper level, a deeper side of even more 3D, I feel like you're going to go on a different journey. So I feel like a lot of you are on this journey. It's a soul journey, and it's going to be miraculous. It's going to be beautiful. Let me see what they had to say. Number 9. Oh, a new chapter is beginning for you right now. This time, go easy on yourself. Be the courageous, loving being you are. Breathe into the present moment and allow any anxieties to drop away. Enjoy the journey. Stop thinking the future will bring something better. When the future arrives, it will be now. Step out of the shadow of your past. All that matters is what you decide to do from this moment. Your life is yours to live in whatever way is meaningful to you. You brought yourself into this life. You brought yourself to this life, and you are responsible for the quality of it. Trying to understand your reason for coming here will just hold you back. Just remember everything you have done was the best thing to do at that time, or thought it was. As you move forward, you will understand your motives. Experience allows you to better handle crisis. You are now deliberately creating a new chapter in your life. You are such an amazing pioneer. That's remarkable. So you're definitely on a new journey. You're definitely on a gateway of opening, a gateway of new beginnings and going through a new chapter in your life. And I feel like also that a lot of you are starting to remember who you are, and they really want you to embody it, to really remember it and really embrace it. Really show the truth of who you really are. Don't hide no more. There's no reason to hide. Okay. For some reason, I don't know why, but I just don't know if there's any more information. But let's see if they have anything else to say. It's pretty remarkable reading so far. You're on a great journey. And this is more about, a lot of it's like self-discovery, I feel like. And the angels have been trying to guide you there. But I feel like you've been asking for confirmation. So I feel like in some way this might be your confirmation of what what you're going through and what you need to know. Yeah, I get out of that. There's like a part of you that's still in the, you get home, you're exhausted, you just kick back and maybe you're watching too much Netflix, or, maybe playing the games too much, and, you're not just doing it, you're not getting up and doing what you need to do. You just sit there too much and then you end up falling asleep, whatever. And I know that because I do the same thing. So they were reminding me of like this old thing about, that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't even give yourself a chance to think about it. Just get up and do it. So it's making a practice out of it. Maybe you start walking, getting yourself out there. But it started changing a pattern, changing a habit you've been into. Oh, that's pretty cool. So you're definitely the master of your life and how you create things. You are the magician, and it's time for you to start working with your abilities and start, you're very psychic, you're very intuitive, and they really want you to start opening up and using those abilities. You already have the answers within you. You're so psychic, you're so, you get information straight from the galactic, whatever you want to call it, your spirit guides, your galactic team. You get the information. And they really want you to start slowing down on your journey. They really want you to be in the now and really just enjoy it. Slow down. Enjoy this journey. Look at the beautiful colors. You're going through the beautiful, transformation. And they really want you to enjoy each level of it, because there's so many different levels of what you're going through. And they really want you to just enjoy it. Go with the flow. Just slow down. There's no rush. Everybody's at a different pace. Everybody's at a different level. It's like you can only go so far as you can. So just slow down. And then you got, learning to balance everything out. There's a lot going on, and you're like trying to figure out how to do it, but you can do it. It's like just balancing it out. Get yourself grounded. Don't let it, it's how you're looking at it, how your perception. So just really watch it. Because I do see a lot of blessings coming out of it. So it's just slowing down, really enjoy the journey. Don't overthink it. Really get in the heart space, because you're very intuitive. You really get the information. Friendliness. Definitely. You got a lot of love coming around you. You got a lot of support. You're really starting to, meld your energies together and really starting to grasp it and really balancing it all in together. How your colors just blend into beautiful shades. you're starting to understand that's how energy and frequencies are, and you're starting to really understand that. You're going to start manifesting, and it's all through the power of love. So you're on a great journey of manifestation. So the angels and the Pleiadians really want you to understand that you're on a great journey of awakening in so many different levels, but they really want you to enjoy the journey, slow down, enjoy every aspect of it. You are starting to create it, get out of the old ways of things, or how you've been doing things, old thoughts, beliefs. You've been going through a big healing. So it's time to really start, really enjoying it. Just don't hide away from it. Start getting outside, walking more, and listening to music more, instead of sitting back for 2 or 3 hours Netflixing for how many times. Really start meditating. Really start getting to the heart space. Stop over thinking everything, and it's just really balancing everything out, and it's starting to blend everything into a beautiful shade. So you're starting to be a beautiful soul that you are meant to here to be. So I hope this helps you. I hope this is you connected with this, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next round. Bye. Hello, pile 2, who picked the Amethyst skull. So if you picked this one, first off, Amethyst is a great spiritual protection, and it also has a lot of healing abilities. And usually, I like to put it on my third eye, but it's a great stone for just keeping around you. It's a great spiritual protection for your energy. It also helps expand your psychic abilities. In the crystal form of the skull, I wanted to look this one up because I thought it was interesting, and I wanted to know more of what the abilities for it was. So basically, in the ancient Mesoamerican times, they believed that the crystal skulls were like it held information and codements and vibrations. It was like a computer, and what we would think of it as. Oops, I'm out of alignment again. Good Lord, I'm so sorry. But they believed that it held recorded energy and vibration and energy that surrounded them at the moment. So energy crystal skulls were very powerful and had a lot of healing abilities. And with the color amethyst, it also has a lot of healing energy, and it's very spiritual healing and very spiritual energy protection for psychics. So it's a really good stone. So maybe they want you to start, maybe working with amethyst, or even keeping a amethyst skull by your bed. So if you picked the card 2, you have expansion, compassion. So this is the time they really want you to expand your energy field, and expand your to get more compassion into your life. There's been a block here, and they want you to realize that maybe there's a situation that's come into your life, and it's time to remember that we are all one consciousness, and compassion is a great source of energy that connects all of us into one together. And by going beyond the eye is how we really enter the higher dimensional fields. So they really want you to really get into the heart, really get into the compassion. You put yourself in the other person's shoe, and for some reason you really block that. And I feel like it's just been through a struggle, and it's been a life, and it's just been, you don't realize what you've been doing, and it's not your fault, they're saying. but you've conditioned yourself that you have this wall up, and there's like you really need to learn more about compassion. And that's instead of being out me, to really get yourself more grounded and really, really put yourself in other people's shoes, and just have a little bit more compassion, because in the deep reality, we are all one consciousness. So when you're really putting negative energy out towards one person, it's really going back around to yourself as well, in energy wise and vibration. So really watch the energy that you're putting out, because they really want you to understand about the deeper level of the love that's really out there. Okay, let's see what else they have for you. And since we just crossed over Beltane, I thought it'd be fitting to use the witchy cards I have. So let's see what pile 2 needs to know. I can't count that really. Excuse me. My throat is getting dry. What does pile 2 need to know? What are you trying to tell them on this great journey that they're on? This pile 2. There's one. I thought there was another one. I might be wrong. Oh, no, I knew I saw one. Okay, I felt 2 flip over. Okay. Oh, wow, again? Oh, that's crazy. Stuff. Wow. It's really time to start dedicating yourself to your passion. And I feel like, too, getting yourself, I feel like a lot of you are going to start, I feel like it could be 2 different ways. It could be like, watch the first video, but it's more about opening up to your abilities as being a witch, and, dedicating yourself to your altar and getting your altar ready. And, it doesn't have to be one way, but it can be more fitting to how you want it. But it's time to really dedicate yourself, and really dedicate yourself to your craft, to whatever it is that you want to do. Also, it's going to bring you more stability. You're going to start gaining more stability. You're going to start getting more confident. And this journey that you've been on, it's going to bring more safety to you. Really get yourself grounded more. Work on your root chakra. That way you're not into the past, worrying about things and being in the fear of scarcity and not having enough. But I do feel like you're going to start getting more control of that you've been working on. A lot of healing has been around you, and I feel like, the purple, I got goosebumps. A lot of Archangel Michael around you, and they've been helping you to heal. They really want you to know about 13 too, that this is a confirmation number for you, that this is a number they want you to recognize or realize. This is your confirmation that I guess whatever's coming forward, this is what you need to know. But you are going to get in control of your life. You're going to start creating more stability, more confidence in yourself. It's more of an expansion on the truth of who you truly are, letting down those walls of, putting up this wall of you're not letting nobody near you anymore, or whatever, or the energy of, just protecting yourself from harm, or from even just the energy of it, just protecting yourself. So I feel like you're taking more control of it, and there's been a lot of healing on it, and you've been going through a lot of, inner healing as well. So you really time to really start dedicating yourself to your practice, to your journey, to your craft. Let's see what else they have coming forward. What else? What else need to know? The Pleiadians, the star families, higher self, the energy collective. Pile 2. What do they need to know? I feel like that wants to come out. Ancestral realm. You've been going through a lot of karmic healing, ancestral karmic healing. Healing the lineage boundaries, yeah. Definitely going through a lot of karmic releasing. You've been doing this a lot, and you are getting ready to have a big breakthrough. I feel like a lot of higher self-cleansing and a lot of connection to the higher realms. But you have been doing the healing of the lineage of your family, of your ancestral. Part of the boundaries. It was part of the karmic release. It was part of the contract that you made before you came through. Let's see, anything else? Oh, was that another one? Oh, I didn't see that. Third eye activation. Brow chakra, inner vision, clear seeing. So you're definitely going through a big shift, a big change, a big healing. You're going to start going through the third eye activation. You might even feel like tingling, sensation on your third eye, or even more headaches. There might be more current as well. But you're going to start having more inner vision, more clear seeing. Especially when you close your eyes, you might have more visions. Write them down so you don't forget. And we got 2. The karmic board clearing. Energetic clearing, rewrite your story, living your truth. So since you've been doing this karmic clearing, it's time for you to start rewrite your story. Start living your truth. It starts to really heal. That's why you've been doing this. Now it's time for you. You've been done. You're healed. You're done. So they really want you to start remembering. That's why these 2 cards came out. That's so interesting. They really want you to know about this. So you've been going through a really big ancestral healing. You've been doing a lot of karmic healing. And it's time for you now to start rewrite your story. It's time for you to start to live how you want to live your life. It's time for you to rewrite your life, your story. Start living your truth. You're done. You've already done the karmic clearing. You're done. You've already healed it. Now it's time. The energetic has been healed. You are done with it. You have done so much energy clearing through your sleep, through the encodements, through your life experiences that you've gone through to this from past until now, that it's now time for you to start rewriting your story. Rewrite how you want to live your life now. Who do you want to be now? What is it you want to do? Start putting your energy towards that. You've been going through such a big awakening. It's time to let down that wall and time to really start, really start rewriting that life and how you want to live your life. Pleiadian activation, coming together, harmony in the heavens and resolution. So you are definitely going through a big, activation. You're going through the compassion of realizing that we're all one consciousness coming together. You're starting to get through a big healing on that. And you're starting to realize that we are all one, the harmony in the heavens. It's like the energy, the consciousness that we're all one. We're all one energy. It doesn't matter, who you are, when it comes down to it, energy-wise, we are all one consciousness. So the energy that you're putting out, it circles, it comes right back, and it comes right back to us. So we have to think about more energy of love and putting that out instead of hate or fear or worry or not enough or scarcity. Start putting out more, with affirmations, working through energy clearing, activations. You're going through a big Pleiadian activation. And with that, it's like a big one of remembering who you are. And to do that, you have to go into releasing and remembering and having more compassion in your heart. Really having compassion for yourself too. Compassion for what you've been through and how far you've come. Give yourself a pat on the back, and it's time to take your power back. It's time to get the energy back that you belong. You've worked so hard. It's time now to really take your power back. Confirmation that you've been getting information from your Pleiadian, that you've been getting information from your teams, your higher self, your source, your angels. You've been getting information, and this is confirmation, they're saying. Pleiadian activation. Pile 2 need to know. I don't know why they don't come out sometimes. What does pile 2 need to know? We're going through a big healing, big activations. Ooh, here we go. Surrender to the divine. Wow, this came back and came flying out on the other one too. Really surrender yourself. Surrender all the energy to Mother God, Goddess, to the moon, to Source. It's really time to surrender everything and just go with the flow. Quit overthinking it. Really go into the heart space. Really follow your intuition. Take action with that intuition. You're really having trust and faith. A personal issue reaches, oh my gosh, you see, this came out in the last one too. A personal issue reaches resolution. So you're definitely, having a resolution to this whole dynamic that you've been going through and healing through the karmic release. And it's already resolved. And they really want you to know that it's healed. You are now ready to move forward. And they have been helping you along the way. They have been behind you. They know how it's been a ride. You've been really sensitive and maybe even crying, really emotional. And they really want you to know they've been around you. They have been giving you love and guidance, and you are being guided, and to trust that intuition that you've been getting. Don't let pride get in your way. Don't let your head get in the way. Don't let your pride get in the way. Surrender. Surrender to, the softness. You're strong. You're the lion. You've been going through so much. You are so strong. But don't let that pride get in your way, that you feel like you're bigger than, better than somebody else. Because deep inside, we are all one. Remember that. All one consciousness. Let's see, anything else? Oh, wait. I don't remember what I did before. If I did a light language before. I think I'll do it at the end. Yeah, I'll do it at the end. What else? Pile 2 need to know. And my ears are buzzing a lot, so they're saying a lot of us, a lot of you that are going through this, you are hearing a lot of ear buzzing, ear ringing. These are activations in your DNA, clairaudience, listening to different vibrations. It could also be angels around you as well, and they're trying to communicate with you, or even a spirit. See, what else does pile 2 need to know? Thunderbolt, destruction of old thoughts, big transformation, definitely. Okay, yeah, definitely. So you have been going through a big healing, a big change, with the thunderbolts, the destruction of old thoughts. You've been going through a big healing, and a lot of old emotions, really a lot of healing. I just feel like a lot of the sense of somebody being isolated. You've been going through a really deep cleansing, and you're like destroying all these old thoughts in yourself, all these old energies, and you've been a little lazy in it and everything, but you're coming out of it, because if you don't, the ground is ready to break underneath you, and your illusion of what you think, how you have a great life, is about ready to break out from underneath you. You're about ready to go through a really big change, a really good change, I'm feeling. And it's to remind you to just go with the flow, be that innocence, that innocence that a child, looks at life and how purity of things are, how we don't worry about things, like when we were kids, we didn't really worry much about things, really. I know I didn't. I'm sorry if anybody did, but just having that innocence about life, and just going with the flow, staying in the moment, enjoy the moment, don't try to rush it. on to a great celebration of a new energy coming forward. By taking charge of yourself, you're really going to start changing things. Don't let pride get in your way. It's like you are on to a really big healing, and I feel like this is going to be coming pretty soon. You've been on a great journey, and you've been doing a lot of healing, and this is bringing a great celebration to you. Like, I feel like there's a great celebration, a lot of like a DNA upgrade, a lot of different activations are going to be coming forward because of all the work you've been going through. So a lot of big healing change to your life too. I feel like maybe for some might be moving in a different direction, but like moving a different state or something, as I'm hearing. Some might, I don't know. But I also feel like with some, it's just really getting yourself more grounded, really starting taking charge of yourself, really taking charge of your energy, watching where your energy splits out to, who you're giving it to, because when you're sending energy out to others, then you're leaving it there with them. There's like a cord connected, and you're still feeding them that energy, and that's why you still keep thinking about the same thing over and over. So they're saying watching your energy and where you're expending it to. Okay, great celebration coming, big realization, a lot of healing. And let's see what the activation that's coming forward for you. What's the activation for pile 2? What does pile 2 need to know? Oop. Pile 2. Pile 2. Ooh. Healing. Definitely a lot of healing, especially with number 5, a lot of big healing. And I feel like a lot of angels are around you. You've been going through a big DNA upgrade, a lot of karmic healing. And it's time for you to really start, start creating your life now. I feel like a lot of chakras you've been going through a lot of deep healing. I feel like you've been going through a lot of isolation, and you're starting to come out of it, and you're starting to come out of it through the help of the angels. They have been guiding you out a little bit more. I feel like amethyst is your color too. Like you like of course, maybe you love pop color purple. But you've been going through a really deep healing, and this has been a lot of deep from the angels, and they've been guiding you. And I feel like your spirit guide, your angels, your past loved ones, your ancestors, they're all around you. They are surrounding you. They are guiding you. They are helping you to heal. They are guiding you to the right messages. They are guiding you to the right information. They are guiding you to the right crystals. They are guiding you to get the right information. You'll just bump into it in the most obscure ways, but you've been going through a big healing too. But they've been guiding you in the right one to get to the right information to help heal every level of what you've been going through. And it's been such a soul level healing. Okay, I think that's it. Let me see what they have to say in number 5. Right now, healing is taking place to support your understanding of the gifts in your experiences. Weird or difficult circumstances can often be fast track path to your desires. Until we recognize subtle imbalances, the best way to clean up outdated beliefs is to have our buttons pushed. Buttons are created by continued attention to unbalanced thoughts, ideas, or beliefs. Every time we are reminded of or talk about a hurt, it pushes a button and reopens a wound that we are yet to heal. Wounds are created by mental, spiritual, or physical trauma. Poking at them will prolong the healing process. Leave them alone so balance can be restored and wholesomeness can return. Inspired action for healing may include seeing a therapist, consulting a medical professional, or spending time in the ocean. Focusing on what you love is also healing. All is perfect in every moment, even if you can't see it at the time. So definitely a lot of healing, a lot of, cleansing, a lot of, getting yourself out in the ocean, maybe even cleansing, writing, journaling, letting everything out, turning it over to the higher source, letting it all, surrender it over to Mother Gaia, over to Source God. don't hold on to it anymore. Start rewriting your life. Rewrite your life how you want it. It's time for you to start living your life. I hope this helps you. If you resonated, oh man, there's a lot of information. If you resonated, please hit that thumbs up. And I hope you like it and subscribe. I will hope to see you soon, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. You picked pile 3. Hold on. Clean up the cards here. Hope you're all well. Okay. Pile 3. You picked the Amethyst Pyramid. And Amethyst, of course, is great for spiritual protection, very healing, brings a lot of happiness. And when you place this over your third eye for meditation, it will bring more insight, a lot of healing on the third eye, and will help you to have more clear insight into your meditation. Sorry, my throat's so dry. Oh, excuse me. So if you picked pile 3, I hope I can cut that out. If not, please pardon me. So if you pick pile 3, you pick to set your vibration. This is a saying to watch your frequency, to watch your energy. The Pleiadian guides have really been trying to talk to you, to help you to start shifting your vibration by tuning your frequency like a radio station. When you start feeling yourself being negative, you have that choice to change that station and change your vibrations, the thought, the words that you put out. Everything has a vibration. Something is touching the back of my leg. Everything has a frequency. So you have to watch the thoughts and the energy that you're putting out. So it's like, if you might be thinking one thing, but your vibration and the energy you're putting out is not matching, you're not going to get what you desire. You're still going to get the same desire, maybe even more confusion or more, obscure. But, watch the energy that you're putting out, because you're not creating what you really want. So really get that vibration, really get that manifestation, get yourself clear, get yourself more balanced. This is more time to get yourself attuned. This is the time to really start believing in magic and believing in manifesting and blessings. It's a time for really stepping into your light and stepping into the light of the truth of who you really are. And some of you may even start, time travel. So, watch your vibration, really watch what you're putting out, watch the information you're putting out, watch your vibration. Let's see, since it's Beltane, I thought it'd be fitting to play with the witchy cards. Let's see what they have to say. What does pile 3 need to know? Watch your vibration, watch the thoughts, really get yourself balanced. It's getting all yourself balanced, heart, mind, and soul. It's just really getting everything balanced out. Summer. Watch Tower of the South. Oh, that's beautiful. I feel like, with it being Beltane, it's kind of fitting. It's watching the blossoms and the new bloom coming in. Like, I feel like May is going to be a really great month. And I feel like a lot of it being forward out is like just watching your vibration. And I feel like it's going to be a lot more happiness, a lot more joy coming forward. It's just really watching your vibration, really watching that radio station, really flipping that station when it's in the negative. Really watch it, flip it around. You have that power. You have that right. You don't have to keep thinking, the same way if you don't want to. Hold on. You got flying cards here. Spirit really wants to talk. You got 2 extra ones. Magic candles. Okay. You are very magical. You have a very magnetic energy. And this thing, working with magic candles is be very powerful for you. Um, Even if it's somebody you don't believe in magic and you don't think you have this ability, it's very simple. Like even making birthday candle wishes, it's the same difference. It's you're still making magic. You're still making a wish and making it come true. So there's no difference in putting out a birthday candle wish. You're saying so get a color, get something you want to get, with it. You're right, your name on the candle, anoint it with your favorite oil if you want, and write down your wish on it or write it on a piece of paper. Working with magic and working with candles is very powerful for you, and it'll really make a lot of wishes coming true for you. Also, divine lady goddess, feminine. So really start working with your feminine energy, and I feel like I'm working with a lady goddess with fire. I'm not sure which one that would be. Maybe Kali. I'm not sure. But look up with a lady goddess, which one you would be connected to start working with, especially when you want to do magic candles. So that way you can, pray to that goddess. Especially if you are a witch and you want to believe, or if you are working with energy of the witchcraft, then you can also work with the energy of a goddess and then have her figurine maybe at the altar, or maybe inscribe her name on it, or even like your sun sign. Somehow marking the candles, I'm saying. So making it a magic, writing out the wish that you want for whatever you're trying to make come true. It's all about the energy, the vibration that you're putting out, working with manifestation. Working with candles is a great way with practicing magic and practicing manifestation. So it's all about energy and what you're working with. Great way to practice getting yourself centered, getting yourself regrouped, really getting yourself out of your head, getting your energy centered, getting to your heart space. What does Pile 3 need to know? A lot of big healing, a lot of big shifting of the mind as well. What else does Pile 3 need to know? Okay. Pile 3. Thoth and light codes. Light initiation, great teacher, awakening, divine magic. Definitely got magic abilities. I wouldn't be surprised if you are a witch. You have been going through an initiation. You've been learning a lot of information from the other side, from a spirit guide. Shambhala initiations. So you're going through a lot of healing, a lot of initiations. Shambhala initiations, retreating to recharge, trusting in the process, Dharma. I feel like a lot too. Two of the things I'm feeling in this one is like I feel like some of you are actually traveling on the other side when you're sleeping, and you're having like this healing, retreat, recharge energy, like you're going on a deeper level healing than when you normally would do out here. But it's like on a deeper process, and on the deeper level, you are trusting the process. You may not on this level feel like you are trusting it. You don't feel like you're going with the flow enough, but you are. Trust in yourself, trust in what you're going through, trust in the process. It's a big, a lot of it could be a lot to take in. I know for me, when I was starting to wake up, I kept hearing, she's not ready to hear the truth. She's not ready to hear the truth. And I was really confused, and I didn't understand what was going on. I didn't understand. I was, hearing my guides talking. And then I started, getting bits and pieces and getting confirmations on my own stuff. And I realized, oh, wow. So you've been going through a lot of initiations, a lot of encodements. And have a great teacher on the other side that's actually showing you things. And I feel like you get a lot of information on the other side in your dreams. When you travel on the other side, when you leave this body, when you go to sleep, your body goes through a really deep healing, and it's a great healing of remembrance. So a lot of times you may wake up really drained and tired, and even if you gotten 8 hours of sleep, you still feel like exhausted, and it still may take you like an extra hour to wake up or an extra cup of coffee to help you really get moving. But you're going through a lot of healing, a lot of different activations and encodements. And they're saying to work with magic, work with the magic candles, because that would really help you. Karmic board clearing, energetic clearing, rewrite your story, living your truth. It's really time to start for you to really start rewriting your story, rewriting how you want to live your life. It's up to you to live your life. Live your truth. You don't need to live it for your parents anymore. You don't need to live it for anybody else but you. You don't need to do what anybody tells you, they think you should do. It's time for you to live your truth. You've been going through a big energetic clearing, energetic healing, and I feel like it's really I feel like a lot of you have been doing it on the other side, and a lot of it on this side too. Maybe you've been seeing a lot of Reiki healing, or maybe you've been thinking about getting a Reiki healing. So if you feel like that would be great if you see this card, it's like confirmation. But I feel like a lot of you have been already going through this, and I'm also hearing, it would be really good for you at this point in time, that when you see this, to take a Epsom salt bath, because it will clear the energy, the dust, the blockages, the karmic cords. It will help release it. It will help energy and oracally help heal the rest of you as well. And color purple is very powerful. They said to use that color purple, even like if you want to use it as a towel or a blanket to wrap around you as an extra protection. Even wearing amethyst will be a great protection for you. A time to give rather than take. It's really time to start giving more of your energy. You might start sharing more of your time. The answers you need are coming. Really believe in yourself. The answers are coming in your dreams. Like I said, you're getting the information. Nothing is yet set in stone. So they're saying to really, nothing is ever set in stone. You can change anything you want by the magic of candles, by the magic of the power of your energy and your thoughts, the energy of how you think, watching your vibration, the energy that you're putting out. And nothing can ever be set in stone. It doesn't matter who tells you what. Nothing can be ever set in stone. It's all up to you. You can believe whatever you want. That's all the power up to you. Really start writing your life how you really want it now. Take a journal, take a pen and paper, make it fun. Take colored pencils, take stickers. Start drawing, start creating how you want to live your life. How do you want to, dress? How do you want to color your hair? Do you want to color your hair? Do you want to cut it? Do you want to change something about yourself? What comes flying out? Adventure. See, it's time to start going on an adventure. It's time to start getting out of that, depression, and time to get out of that, the old things, the way how you used to do things. It's time to really get out of that suppression and holding yourself back. It's really time to start moving out of that. It's really time to go through that new adventure. You've been on such a journey, and you've been holding that. You've been probably in isolation, not sure what direction to do, not really talking to anybody. And that's not a good way to doing it. It's not good to hold yourself back. Talk to somebody, write it out, write in a journal, talk to your angels. They are there, they're waiting for you to talk to them. All you have to do is to speak up. Even by writing it out, you are still talking to them, because they are there always reading you. They're always there. They feel your energy. They know when you need them. So then all you gotta do is open yourself up to that, open your energy up to that, watch your vibration, your energy, and what you're thinking and how you're thinking. If you're starting to feel low in vibration, there's negative energy around you, and there's something coming at you, so they really want you to protect yourself. So start using Epsom salts, cleanse yourself, do what you can to keep yourself protected. Really watch that control. By keeping yourself, holding yourself back, you're missing out on so much, and you're postponing on something. You're looking at something that you really want to attain, and you think is so far out of your reach, but it's not. It's all about your perception. You have so many angels around you that are supporting you, that are ready to be there, that all you got to do, and they're giving you signs. 444s are giving you signs. You've been seeing that number. So you've been trying to stay in control of everything and not really surrendering. You need to surrender your energy. You need to surrender yourself into the guides and helping them. They're there to help you. They're guiding you. They're showing you. But you're just so stuck in your own head, you're not releasing yourself. I just want to get more confirmation. So yeah, it's coming to fruition. I mean, it's already in the birthing process. You're already almost there. It's just really balancing your thoughts. You're balancing your thoughts and your heart space. Getting out of your head. Quit trying to control everything so much. Really getting yourself centered. You're gonna have great success. You're on the great way. You're on the right track. Just keep this in mind. Have patience with yourself as well. There's no rush. There's no hurry up. You don't have to hurry the process. But you're on the right track, and they really want you to know that you're on the great success is coming towards you. Just let go of that control. Quit trying to control everything so much. Really surrender yourself. Surrender. Watch your energy, the thoughts. When I think about you, when you be happy, like I want to be happy, I want to be happy. But if you're not really believing it because maybe something stressed you out, then it's hard for you to stay in that moment, and you forget you're being happy, and you get out of alignment, and then you're not happy. Let's see, what is there? So say, watch the thoughts, watch your energy, because everything has a vibration. And what is their card? Let's say, what was part? What does pile 3 need to know? What is their enlightenment code? What is their language code? Pile 3 need to know. Ooh, there we go. Channeling. So channeling, you're definitely been getting information. You're definitely getting, opening up all your abilities, clairaudience, or receiving a light codes. By watching the vibration, you can tune into and start channeling information. Maybe from your past loved ones, maybe a spirit guide, maybe Abraham, whoever, whatever you're meant to be channeling, but you are channeling information. You are getting information from the other side. And I feel like a lot of you are also channeling when you're dreaming. And maybe a lot of you are not even realizing it. Let me read what the book says. Experience your stream of consciousness. You have the ability to tune into different streams of consciousness to gain wise information for healing and expansion. Channeling shifts your awareness so you can stream information from various frequencies. It is just like tuning into a radio station. If the information doesn't agree with you, tune into something different. You can't expect to hear rock music on a classical music station. I just love synchronicity and how my reading was talking about the vibration and turning into the radio station. Tune into your soul. Okay, you can't expect to hear rock music on a classical music station. With practice, you will be able to tune into your soul transmissions easily. You have focused a part of your stream of consciousness upon the earth plane to experience life in new and varied ways. Your soul loves you so much, it is always transmitting this love and truth, even when you are forgotten. This is amazing. Really gives confirmation to the whole reading, basically. One, that you are channeling information, but also you watch your frequency, watch your energy, watch the heart, mind, and soul. Remember that it goes heart, mind, and soul. So when you're trying to manifest, it has to go heart, mind, and soul. So really, really watching the thoughts is making sure it's positive. That, like when you're trying to manifest that lottery, make sure you are believing you can do it. But match that energy, that vibration, that you will receive it. That what would it feel like when you do receiving it? It's hard, but it's all about practice. But you are doing it as well. But it's all about watching that vibration, the energy, tuning the right radio station to get that right, you know, vibration to 98.5, you know, or 95.5. So just getting that right frequency. All right, I think that's it. I hope this really helps you. I hope you resonated. And if it did, you know, if you want to subscribe, that would be great. It would really help me. And if you hit that thumbs up, that would be great. And I hope to see you guys soon. And I'll see you in the next video. See you guys around. Thank you again. Bye-bye.